What is St. George's Day? St. George's Day, or the Feast of St. George, is a cultural and religious celebration of St. George, the patron saint of England. When is it celebrated? St. George's Day is celebrated on the 23rd of April, the date of St. George's death, in 303 AD. Where is it celebrated? St. George's Day is celebrated in England, but it is not a public holiday. From the early 15th century, St. George's Day was as big a celebration as Christmas, but this stopped near the end of the 18th century, after England had united with Scotland. Who was St. George? Very little is known about St. George's life, but it is believed that he was born sometime around the year 280 AD, in what is now known as Turkey. He was a soldier in the Roman army, and eventually became a personal guard to the Emperor Diocletian. St. George was a Christian, but the Emperor was not. St. George refused to worship the Roman gods. He was often tortured for this, and finally, the Emperor sentenced him to death for being a Christian. He was beheaded on the 23rd of April, in 303 AD. He is buried in the town of Lod, in Israel. St. George is most widely known for killing a dragon, and is referred to as the Dragon Slayer. According to legend, the only well in a town in Libya was guarded by a dragon. In order to get water, the people of the town had to offer a human sacrifice to the dragon every day. On a day that St. George was visiting, a princess had been selected to be killed. However, St. George killed the dragon and saved the princess, and the people of the town could now get water without fear. In gratitude, they converted to Christianity. St. George was adopted as the patron saint of England in the Middle Ages because of his heroism and strong Christian beliefs and ideals. How is it celebrated? St. George's Day is celebrated with parades and typically English activities such as Morris dancing and Punch and Judy shows. Flags with St. George's cross are flown on buildings, especially pubs, and people often wear a red rose, which is associated with St. George's death. Blue was said to be St. George's favorite color, so people often dress in blue clothes to honor him. It is customary for the hymn Jerusalem to be sung in cathedrals and churches on St. George's Day, or on the Sunday closest to it. Did you know? St. George's Cross is a red cross on a white background, which is also used as England's national flag. It also forms part of the Union Jack, which is the national flag of the United Kingdom of Great Britain and Northern Ireland. It is believed that William Shakespeare was born on St. George's Day in 1564, and died on the same day in 1616. As a result, people often include his works in their St. George's Day celebrations. St. George is also the patron saint of a number of other countries, including Bulgaria, Ethiopia, Georgia, Greece, Portugal, and Russia.